Welcome to Connect. I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes telling you about what Connect involves so that you can make sure it's the right fit for you at this moment in time. Connect is designed for those who have had a loved one die from cancer, who want to connect with somebody else who has experienced a similar loss, for one-to-one conversations and support. Connect is really designed for those who are looking to meet somebody else in loss, who wants to support them whilst also being supported themselves in turn. Connect is not a counselling service or a therapy service, and it's also not suited best to those who are in real crisis and in need of professional support. Connect is a peer-to-peer service, a meeting of two people who've been through something similar. And at the Loss Foundation, we know all too well how lonely it can feel after a loved one has died, and how difficult it can feel to connect to others who you feel don't understand what you're going through. Talking with someone else who has experienced something similar can be immensely beneficial, giving the space you need to talk about what's on your mind. And the feedback we have received tells us that it is possible to make wonderful friendships in the face of loss, and that these connections can be a real ray of light during a difficult time. So what can you expect from Connect? Well, you're likely to be matched with someone who has a similar experience to you. That might mean that you're matched with somebody who's had a similar type of loss, for example, the loss of a partner or a parent or another meaningful connection. It might mean that you're matched with someone of a similar age or in a similar location. We'll do our very best to match you meaningfully. But as with all matching services, we can't guarantee that we find your ideal connection, but we'll do our very best. What about what is expected from you in Connect? Well, we do ask you to be prepared to invest the time into making that connection. And that might mean taking the initiative to reach out first, or getting back to the person without delay if they reach out to you. We know how hard it can be to reach out, so not hearing back from someone can feel difficult in an already very difficult time. So please make sure you're only signing up to Connect if you feel genuinely ready to connect with somebody. If all of this sounds like the right fit for right now, then do sign up. But if it's not for right now, or you're not sure, we do invite you to err on the side of caution, and you can return to us when the time does feel right. And in the meantime, we'll happily support you with our other services. Sometimes it is the case that people are more in need of professional support before they're feeling ready to do peer support. So that may well be the case for you. Or it may be that you're going through a particularly difficult period right now in which it would be hard to hear about somebody else's difficulties. And so if that's the case, again, we encourage you to hold off registering for this round and to come back to us when the time feels right. And if it does feel like the right time now, we invite you to come to Connect with an open mind, a kindness, and a respect for the person you're matched with. Once you've finished registering, we'll be in touch when we've made that connection, and we will support you in having those initial conversations. We're here for you every step of the way.